Hey guys, what's up? It's the daytime now. It's not late at night, but it's still kind of early morning. It's coming up for 10 o'clock. I've only been up for like what, 40 minutes or something, if that. I wanted to show you my GameCube collection. This isn't going to be very long because I still don't have like a huge amount of games for it, and my hair looks awful. That's because I just kind of came out of the shower not long ago. Maybe that's better. Um, so yeah, it's not a big collection, as I said, so this won't like be a long video or anything. So let's start off, shall we? This is Gun for the GameCube. I've completed this fully, 100%, and it is a really, really fun game. I've got all the unlockables for it. I don't remember the story that well, but oh my god, I'm still yawning. Ugh. It is a really, really good game, and I highly recommend you pick this up because it's cheap and just fun as fuck. Medal of Honor Rising Sun. If you're a fan of the old Medal of Honor games, as I am, I'm not a big fan of the newer ones. Um, Definitely pick this one up. This I've completed this one as well. It's just so well made. I love war games. They're really really well made usually, and this is one of the best series to get. Just my suggestion is stop at Airborne because that's when it starts going downhill. Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, as you know, I've done a playthrough of this on my channel. I absolutely adore this game, and I would easily, quite happily, sit down and play this game, all three characters, and I'll sit here all day and play. I would happily do that because it's just such a fun game. So many memories. I played that as a kid as well. Mega Side Twin Snakes. You know how I feel about this series. It's one of my favourite series of all time. When I picked this up at a boot fair for £3, I was incredibly happy, but I was even happier once I found out that it's quite an expensive GameCube game. So yeah, no, I picked this up. It's really really good, and people didn't like the cinematics in the game because they said it was too sort of like action packed or something. But I don't know. I think the cutscenes were alright. I didn't mind them. Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction. The first Hulk game I ever played was the one that was just called the Hulk, and that was incredibly disappointing because all you essentially done was snuck around as the bloke most of the time, and when you did play as the Hulk, he was a fucking pussy. So this is truly a Hulk game. If you get any Hulk game, get this one because it is incredible, and you just get to break everything and destroy the fuck out of everything. It's brilliant. Luigi's Mansion. My nephew gave me this one because he didn't actually like the game. I played this for a little while. I haven't completed it, but I have enjoyed what I've played so far, and it is definitely one of the best sort of GameCube games out there. Doshin the Giant. I still haven't played this yet. I've had this for nearly a year now, and I actually haven't played this because I haven't set up my GameCube in a long time. But I've heard some good things about it. I've heard it's a really wacky sort of game, and it's just one of those sort of underrated underground games that you don't really hear about. Mystic Heroes. This game's pretty good. Basically, you're just a bunch of people like fighting loads of enemies, and it's kind of as basic as that. Really, I don't really remember the story because I've only played about half an hour of it. But I do recommend it though because you get to play as like some people and just like fight loads of enemies. What more could you ask for in a game? Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Um, I was quite lucky when I picked this up because one day I had a bunch of stuff to trade in, and I went into the store and asked the guy if he has this game, and he said he wasn't sure, so he went out to back to check, and he did. He had it. He hadn't tested it, so he tested it right in front of me. And yeah, I was really fucking happy that I got this. It cost me £26, and I was just so happy because this is the one I've been after for a long time. I haven't played it yet though, believe it or not, because I haven't, as I said, I haven't set up my GameCube in a long ass time. Pokemon Colosseum. I got this with my GameCube. As soon as I got my GameCube, it was the bundle, so it came with this, and I got another game that was bought with it. But yeah, this came with the GameCube, so it comes with the Game Boy player as well. I do intend on getting the other one, the Game Boy player that slots into the bottom of the GameCube, because that one's more reliable. But anyway, yeah, this is a really good game. I've completed this fully. I have all the Pokemon. I've actually traded them to my Pokemon Ruby. And yeah, no, just pick it up. Really good game. Pokemon Channel. This game is strangely addicting. I've unlocked a lot of stuff in this game. I don't remember. I haven't unlocked everything, but I've unlocked a hell of a lot of stuff in this. I haven't played it for a long, long time, but it helped me get Jirachi because that's what you can do with this game. But it's an incredibly addicting game. It's very simple, but it's incredibly addicting, and I can't recommend it enough really for hardcore Pokemon fans, because I'm pretty hardcore when it comes to Pokemon. I have most of their original games. I don't really have much of their new ones. Um, Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. I'm kind of saving this game. I haven't actually played it properly yet. I've played it a bit. I played it for like an hour, I think, but I didn't want to get into it properly because I wanted to give you guys my first experience on the game, because it's meant to be one of the scariest games on the GameCube, if not like one of the scariest ever made at the time by Silicon Knights. So I haven't finished it yet, but I will be doing a playthrough of it and giving my first impressions. So don't know when. It'll be when I've freed up, when I've completed a bunch of playthroughs and freed up some space, I guess. This is the other game I got with my GameCube, was Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Now, when I was younger, I was absolutely shit at this game. I didn't know what the fuck was going on or what to do, so I didn't actually play it. And then later on, as I got older, I played it and I defeated the first boss, which was a crap boss, I think. I defeated him, and I was quite proud of myself. I haven't actually played it since then because I got so many other games that I wanted to get into, so I left this game. But I recommend it anyway. Very, very good game. I also have the sequel. Um, I have Crystal Bearers on the Wii, so Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I've played this game and seen this game since I was incredibly young, because my sister used to play it all the time, with her husband at the time, and they used to really, really love playing it. And then when I started playing it, I was addicted to it. And then when I saw a copy going cheap on the internet, I picked it up because it's not it's not an expensive game, but I wanted it for the GameCube, because I was trying to build my collection. And I saw it go cheap because it's quite expensive on the GameCube. I saw it going really cheap and picked it up, and yeah, highly recommend it. Super Mario Sunshine. I haven't actually really got into this game. I haven't really given it a chance to get into it, and I've just noticed like a really big crack on the back of the case. Yeah, I haven't really given it a chance to get into it, so I don't know what the game's like. I've heard a lot of good things about it, but apart from that, I haven't really got much to say. Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. I wanted to get the older Harry Potter games because the first three are meant to be the best. You know, Philosopher's Stone, Chamber of Secrets, and Prisoner of Azkaban. They're meant to be the better ones. The rest of them are meant to be quite sort of flawed than that. But I picked this up on the GameCube because this is not only I not only wanted to build my GameCube collection, but it's better that it's more updated than the PS1 version. So I thought I'll pick this up. It only costs $4.99, so I thought, sod it, I'll pick it up and see what it's like. Because that's the only one I'm getting for now, and see how it is really, because I haven't played it yet. Medal of Honor Frontline, much like Rising Sun, it's just an incredible game. And it's just honestly amazing. I love this game to bits. This was one of my, I think, first PS2 games when I had it on PS2. I don't have it on. I have the GameCube one now, as you can see. But yeah, this is the one that This is like one of the first Medal of Honors. Aside, I think my first one was Medal of Honor 1, and then I played this one, and this is definitely one of my favourites. So I highly suggest you pick it up. I haven't completed it. I did, but it was with cheats, so I technically haven't completed it properly. Ultimate Spider-Man. I haven't actually played much of this. I've played a little bit of it, and it is really fun. This is definitely one of the better Spider-Man games. I do actually own Spider-Man 1 as well, which is another recommended one. But I was really happy when I picked this up. It was only £1.50, something like that. So I was quite happy when I picked this up, and I definitely recommend you get the Ultimate ones because they're the ones where you get to basically just destroy stuff and defeat enemies. Now on to my favourite series, Resident Evil. So Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube. I don't remember when I bought this. It was a long time ago, I'm pretty sure. I think I got it in a store that's actually now doesn't exist anymore, basically. Um, it closed down. But I haven't actually completed this one. I haven't really got that far in it either because I haven't really invested enough time into it because I've been busy with other games because I have quite a lot of games. So yeah, but I highly recommend you pick up the Resident Evil series anyway. If you're into survival horror, start with the older ones because they'll get you introduced to the series better. Because if you pick up the newer ones, you might feel that these ones will be the same, but they're not. So if you pick up like one or two first, then that's a better idea. Resident Evil Remake. Again, I haven't actually completed this, nor have I actually completed the original. I've nearly completed the original, but I haven't fully. So this game, I think the third game I owned for my GameCube because I saw it. I don't remember how much it was, but I saw it going somewhere, and I really wanted it. But I was always scared of that on the back there, so whenever I had it laying somewhere, I would always make sure it was like that, so that was facing, because the zombie on the back used to scare me as a kid. Yeah, as I said, I've never really played this one properly because, as I said, I haven't played my GameCube for a long, long time, and I never really got into many of the games. But I really want to do that because the GameCube is one of my favourite consoles of all time, so I would definitely be getting into these games a lot more. Resident Evil 2, because I liked Resident Evil 2 so much, I wanted to do what I did with Resident Evil 4, which was pick it up on multiple consoles. Um, I picked this up off of Amazon. It cost me 20 quid or so because it is more obscure than like the other copies of it, like Resident Evil, like the PS1 version and that. I was really happy when I picked this up though because I really wanted to play it, and I've seen a lot of people play it online. There's literally no difference. The only difference is I believe it's only on, yeah, it's all on one disc, and it's got I think some of the N64 features. I think that's literally the only difference though. And like the graphics are a little smoother, but aside from that, there's literally no difference. But it's just because I'm a bit of a nerd, I guess. And finally, this is the final GameCube game, Resident Evil 4. And if you guys didn't obviously see this one coming up, I'd be surprised. But yeah, no, Resident Evil 4, I picked this up, and again, I think it was the same store that isn't in business anymore. I wanted the GameCube version because I'd seen a lot of videos online of it, and the GameCube version just looked a lot better than the other versions which I had, which was at the time the Wii and PS2 version. I know the Wii version is essentially this, but I prefer the GameCube version as much as it doesn't have the PRL in it, and yeah, I think that's the only thing it doesn't have in it is the PRL, but that's a minor downfall. In fact, it's not a downfall at all because the PRL is overpowered as fuck anyway. It's so this yeah. Hey guys, sorry about that. Just like literally briefly right at the end of the video. This, as I said, talking about this game, it's a really, really fun game. I highly recommend you pick it up, whatever console you can get it for, but if you do have a GameCube, get the GameCube version, it's fucking awesome. So yeah, sorry about that, I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you in all of my other videos. Bye.